Millions of Americans sincerely love Donald Trump. They love him in spite of everything they've heard. They love him often in spite of himself. They love Donald Trump because no one else loves them. The country they built, the country their ancestors fought for over hundreds of years, has left them to die in their unfashionable little towns, mocked and despised by the sneering half-wits with finance degrees but no actual skills who seem to run everything all of a sudden. Whatever Donald Trump's faults, he is better than the rest of the people in charge. At least he doesn't hate them for their weakness. Donald Trump, in other words, is and has always been a living indictment of the people who run this country. That was true 4 years ago when Trump came out of nowhere to win the presidency, and it's every bit as true right now. Trump rose because they failed. It's as simple as that. If the people in charge had done a halfway decent job with the country they inherited, if they'd cared about anything other than themselves, even for just a moment, Donald Trump would still be hosting Celebrity Apprentice. But they didn't. Instead, they were incompetent and narcissistic and cruel and relentlessly dishonest. They wrecked what they didn't build. They lied about it. They hurt anyone who told the truth about what they were doing. That's true. We watched. America is still a great country, the best in the world, but our ruling class is disgusting. A vote for Trump is a vote against them. That's what's going on in this country.
What is up, YouTube? What is up, Rumble? Welcome back to the Ryan Matta Show. We are coming at you live from an undisclosed location, and wow, oh wow, are things getting ready to kick off? And some of those we are not going to be able to talk about over here on YouTube because, well, y'all know what the censorship industrial complex is about to get into. So we're going to hang out over here on YouTube for a few minutes before we get into what's about to happen over here. World War III, folks. I don't know if you guys have been paying attention, but Israel is about to get attacked by Iranian drones. Putin is vowing to back Iran, and it's not looking good for the United States. So this was a breaking report shortly after. Again, please fact check everything that is said in this video. Nothing stated here is a fact. You should always do your own research and talk about disinformation. There's going to be a lot of it coming out, so we don't know what's what. So take this at face value. Breaking: Russian President Vladimir Putin has declared that Russia will support Iran if the United States attacks Iran's soil in support of Israel. Woo. Check this out. We got another one. The Taliban spokesman: we pray Iran's victory over Israel. So, folks, what will Israel do to try to silence us from having this conversation? These open conversations, you know, that people in free countries can have, but it seems like we can't very often have them over here in the United States because of the censorship industrial complex. What does this mean for the price of Bitcoin? I don't know about you guys, but I bought the dip. I actually already had limit orders down there. I missed my last one. My lowest one was at 59,500, but I did get the one at 62,500 filled finally. So we hit those targets. Didn't actually think we were going to hit them. I thought we were going up. I was buying more the other days too, but I still had those limits in from last week. So far so good over here as far as Bitcoin. War is great for all markets. I know we'll go over a tweet I was just looking at, and it was breaking down like the last 3 or 4 wars and what that has done for the stock market, but it's going to boom. It's going to force our government to print money. I mean, that's going to be the bottom line. Let me throw in, let me grab a little bit of some jams here. We get some music going on. We'll hang out for a minute, give everybody some time to show up. One hit, I see you, man. Good to see you guys. We'll jump over here to the live chat too. Give me 1 second. Let me throw some jams on for us so we can hang out. And then we'll wait about 5 or 10 minutes and we're going to get into everything. I got a lot of clips, a lot of breakdown, a lot of breaking news going on, but we're not going to be able to play it over here on YouTube because even if it's the truth, it'll get my channel strike. So we're just going to hang out for a second. Maybe we'll listen to a little bit of jams and kick it for a second. Mister, let's see what One Hit has to say. What's up, One Hit? Good to see you guys. Come over and join us over on Rumble, folks. If you guys are over on YouTube, it's a much better time over here on the free speech capital of the internet. I hope we're actually live. Yeah, it looks like we're live. I think we are. We live over here on Rumble? Yeah, we are. One Hit, I see you. EOD, good to see you, man. Yeah, I picked up a few things. Nothing major. Yeah, altcoins will get wrecked probably. That's one thing I would be... But, you know, maybe if Bitcoin's doing so good, it doesn't... Man, some of these songs, it's so weird if I don't have the music up all the way. It like... Sounds like it gets like silenced almost. Yeah, some of the songs just don't play right. So yeah, I think we're live over here. We should be. EOD says he picked up a few things. Yeah, we're live. Sweet. Cool. And two, oh yeah, it looks like we're coming in good. Sometimes you got to adjust the settings too. If it's coming in at a lower quality, make sure you go down there in the choose the setting button. But boy, oh boy, man. Crypto got rocked there for a second. You know, it's funny watching Bitcoin lead these markets, especially when things get like this and how much, you know, because the other traditional markets aren't open, but I have a feeling it's probably going to be a little bit bloody at first. It's normally about a 10 to 20% pullback in traditional markets when wars start. Rumor has it that the missiles that are headed over there, people thought they were going to be able to take them down, but Mr. K said that some of the rockets are making their way through now, that Israel's defense system can't keep up. Also seen some videos of some hypersonics that Iran has that can hit Israel in 400 milliseconds or 400 seconds or something like that. So, but yeah, you got to think of, I mean, if this shit gets really bad, I mean, these altcoins, I don't know. I think they get rocked. Like, I think they get completely obliterated. I mean, especially, I mean, could you imagine, like, if the USA gets involved in this war? I mean, it's done for our country. We can't afford it. We have no money. We're already bankrupt. Currency's collapsing. We're already trying to fund like 3 wars. We can't even secure our own border. And now we're going to go supposedly get into World War III. I just don't see it happening. I know personally I'll die right here on this soil, right in my front lawn, before I ever let my son or any one of my family members get drug off to fight in some war that Joe Biden started. I'll be damned. And I think there's a lot of Americans that are just like that. We're going to get into some of these standoffs where the people actually, you know, said that we're not having it. Your tyrannical government is done. We're going to take a stand right here. And if this is how it has to go down, then this is how it has to go down. Last one was in 2014 under Obama, I believe. So we'll talk about that here in a second. I say we just say screw it over on YouTube. Let's just get this party started. Let me turn off the stream into YouTube. They suck anyways. If you guys are over on YouTube, here, I'll drop a link. Come over and join us on Rumble, folks. It's embarrassing that this is America. We can't even have an open conversation when our president's about to get us into World War III, but